Greetings, and welcome to She Returns to Herself podcast. I am your host, Z.A. Siobhan, and today on this Reset Wednesday midweek check in, I had to reset myself. That's why I said Reset Wednesday instead of midweek check in because I rose to um, someone else's deflection and doing the work that I do. It is definitely a calling, and it actually requires you to step outside of yourself and the norms of yourself and realize that just because that's not the way that you treat yourself and that's not the energy that you call into yourself doesn't mean that's not the energy that's going to show up in others, right? So I had to go back into meditation and reset my rising this earlier today because of someone else's approach to this morning when they chose to rise. And it's very important for us to realize what is of us, like what is our energy, and what is of someone else's energy, and not to, embody that as our own, which is one of the things that Mercury retrograde is really bringing towards me. And then I'm a Capricorn, and my ruling planet is in retrograde in Aries, which is Aries is very fiery, right? And with that fiery thing and it being in retrograde, I felt that energy of wanting to defend myself. And then I had to check myself real quick and say, is there a reason why do I feel like I need to defend myself? Why do I feel like I'm in fight or flight mode or whatever case may be? And then I came to realization that wasn't even my energy. That was not of me. It's the energy that I encountered earlier in my rising. So this Wednesday I used to reset myself and recalibrate myself and get back into my own energy and how I truly feel about myself. Now imagine this 15 years ago for me, right? And how that working in the corporate America, how much energy of others that I took on as my own and didn't even know, like, hey, I rested well the night before, and I got energy and I have a lot of positive things going on in my life that wouldn't make me want to like lash out on others or whatever. And then I also had to think just the person that I am and always been. If I was having a not so good rising, that I would not take it out on others. Like I tend to keep to myself when I'm going through whatever that I may be going through, right? But I have to realize everybody doesn't do that, right? And coming into this spiritual walk with myself and reclaiming who I desire to be and who I know myself to be, it takes time to do that. So I say all that to say, even when you're on your journey and even when you are doing everything and you feel like so amazing and so vibrant and so happy, that does not mean that others are not going to come in. But also make sure that you're taking the time to know what is of your energy and what is not, right? And even if it is your energy, don't beat yourself up about it. Just acknowledge it, let it flow, and let it go. Because as quick as it came, as quick as it can leave. And that's you up here growing in your journey and realizing the growth and the potential that you have done for yourself and making sure that you put that on one of your gratitude lists for yourself today, as you rest, before you rest in your journaling, that you can put that in there as one of the things. I'm grateful that I attract genuine, healthy relationships and friendships, and then I am grateful that I'm consistent with myself on making sure I do my check-ins to make sure that I am doing what I need to do for myself and my mental, right? And that you are not accountable for nobody else's burdens, right? It's theirs to carry. Just like you have to save yourself, they have to eventually get into the mindset of them preparing themselves, right? But we are all so good at deflecting at some points and stages of a life, and not really taking the time to say, look, I don't want to put this on anybody else. What do I need to do for me? It might just be like I'm just having a moment. I might just be having a day. But making a conscious decision, excuse me, that you don't want to live like that anymore, that you don't want that energy on you, or that you don't want to deflect on anybody else. Tabitha Brown always talks about, go have a good day. And if you're not, don't go ruin somebody else's. And I was like, that is exactly what I've been thinking this whole time. Like, if you're not having a good day, doesn't mean you have the right to go put your burdens or your day onto someone else. It's easy as just going within. But for some people, it's easier to deflect, and you can't even take that personal, right? You just go and reset yourself. So that's one of the things I've done today on my midweek check-in with myself is, and it just so happened to happen this day. So I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for the realization. I'm proud of myself for realizing it and acknowledging it and working through it and releasing it and returning back to my happy, cheerful, go-lucky self in my own energy, in my own little world, just enjoying the beautiful, abundant life that I have co-created for myself. So if you like this type of thing or this resonates with you, you can drop a comment, let me know of anything that you recognized when you did your midweek check-in, and hopefully this becomes a habit for you and you continue. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. This is a safe haven space for yourself. So even if you don't have anybody to talk to that can resonate with you, you can always email me just to get it out, or just to say, hey, can you sit in meditation for me with this? And we touch and agree that this too, whatever my situation is, too, will pass or will continue, right? Because all situations doesn't have to be low vibrational or, as they say, negative energy. So, again, I appreciate you. I appreciate love you. And if nobody else told you today, remember this 3 things. You are loved, you are lovable, and you are beautiful. Many blessings.